Welcome to the tutorial that will help you learn how to create your project in VoiceThread. This is for the Week 4 project, the digital storytelling activity that you may complete either alone or with a partner from class. Initially, you're going to need to create a script that will include a brief description of the kind of shots you expect to have on your slides, as well as the transcript of the narrative that you will record into your VoiceThread project. Also include or recognize that you need to have a title slide with attribution for anything that you have received from Creative Commons, as well as the fair use disclaimer, and then the reference list as well. You will then find images that you want to use in your project, which may include images that come from Creative Commons or other online sites. It might also include images that you create yourself. You might want to import these images into Picasa so that you can add any attribution to the slide itself, giving credit to the author on that particular slide. And you might want to do any other editing that would be appropriate to ensure that your images look good. You will also want to create your title slide and create your references slide in a way in which they can be saved as JPEG images so that they can be imported into your VoiceThread document. If you record them in PowerPoint, you can save as a JPEG and import directly into Picasa, and from there it will be easy to insert those images into the folder in which your other project images are included or incorporated, so that it's just very simple to incorporate all into VoiceThread. Once all of your images are created, you are going to sign in to your VoiceThread account and click the Create button at the top, and next click Upload. You have a couple of choices. You can upload files from your computer, which is what I recommend, because that way you know for sure they're going to be edited appropriately and have appropriate attributions on them. Although it does allow you to get images from other media sources such as VoiceThread, Flickr, and the New York Public Library. You can also click URL and type in web addresses directly. That will allow you to get images from those addresses. You can click on My Webcam, which will allow you to incorporate an image of you that comes from your webcam, or what I'm going to do is click on My Computer. So if I click on My Computer, I can navigate to the folder in which I have saved all of my images. So here it is, and then what I can do is I can decide which images I want to include. I can click and drag to select. I can also hold the Control key down while I'm selecting to make sure that I get all of the files that I want. You can also upload one image at a time and then click My Computer again to be able to select them, so they don't all have to come from the same folder. It's just easier if they're located in the same place to begin with. It does take a little bit of time to upload all of your files, especially if they're large files. You have to keep in mind that VoiceThread is an online resource, so the images are not just getting loaded to a spot on your computer, but actually getting uploaded through the network to the VoiceThread site. Once the images are in your VoiceThread account, they may not appear in the order in which you want them, so you can change the order just by clicking and dragging, which is what I'm doing right now, to get them in the order that I want. Let's see. Okay, and what you can also do is You'll notice that as I put my cursor over any of the images, that it gives me the option over here to either delete the image. I can also add a title and link to the image, so if you didn't provide attribution in Picasa or another online editing program, you can do that here as well. So we'll assume that I have all of my images in the order that I want them to be in right now. And then what I'm going to do is click comment, and that will take me slide by slide through. I can actually see that it didn't come to the first one, so I'm just going to click on this back button right here, which takes me back to slide 1. And then if I click the comment button right here, it gives me an option to either record through a microphone. I can type in a comment, which is not what we're going to do here with a keyboard, but it would be available to you. Or you can use your webcam to make a comment. The phone option would be if you wanted to use your phone to make a comment, but with the account privileges that you have right now, you don't actually have you haven't paid for the minutes to be able to do that. That's not a free version of or it's not available in the free version of VoiceThread. So what we would do is click on record, and then basically follow the instructions on the screen to record your narration. It will give you the option to save slide by slide. So what I would recommend is that you have 2 windows showing at the same time, one with your VoiceThread image displayed and one with your script displayed, or have your script printed out so that you can read it next to your slide. And then you'll record slide by slide, so you'll just use the forward button to advance to your next slide until you get all the way through your document.